Ina, what do we need to do to get you to third place?
We need about 100 votes a day. It's through the 15th.
Only 100 votes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
100 additional votes from people that are voting now.
Oh, okay. So we need the same people that have been voting, and we need 100 more new people.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
or if they're voting 2, we only need 50.
If they're voting for 2 means you can only vote once every 24 hours. So 2 means.
2 means they're voting on Facebook and Twitter.
And
both.
Twitter, right? First Facebook, and then Twitter. Some people can't, won't, don't have one of those, but you can find another person to pull in.
Yeah, if everybody that's voting now could get one other person to vote,
right?
That would be great.
Yeah, that would do it. Do you know how many people we do have? Can you tell? Right now, voting regularly, or is that hard to tell?
It's hard to tell because only the last 100 votes are up, and I can't tell how many people are voting once, or how many people have 2 accounts and are voting.
Oh, I see.
But we're getting over 100 votes a day, so.
Okay, so we need 200 votes a day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we all have to think of something. Maybe I'll email my members at seeyouonskype.com and my email lists, my subscribers to Skype tips and stuff like that. It's cheating a little bit because it's supposed to be Skype traffic, but it's Skype related.
Well, maybe what I was wondering was, what about having one day where everybody votes?
Oh.
Would that be easier than trying to remember every day to vote?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Like I don't know, what day is the best day for people, like the weekend, could we have, or maybe Monday or Tuesday?
Right.
It ends on Thursday. Thursday's the last day.
Okay.
So, but if we had like vote for caregiving with purpose on blank day, maybe everybody could remember to do that.
Right.
Or bring a friend to vote.
Right. Bring a friend to vote. It just takes a few seconds.
Yeah.
Vote
often.
I'm trying to figure out what to send right now. I'd like to make the message shorter, but I want to say something inspiring. Blog vote reminder, just 6 days left. Bring a friend. It's going to get longer for a while here. Bring a friend. I know I mistyped friend, ends with end. What can we give them? How can I entice? I mean, most people actually don't even want anything. They just think it's a good cause and they just want to vote.
Yeah, you can't really give them anything.
Okay.
The contest rules don't want, Healthline doesn't want people to be bribed.
All right. Well, I'm not bribing, but I am collecting the people together. If they want to be brought together, I can do that easily, and we can do this for you guys, for some other projects, and create a big buzz, get lots of Skype traffic, from Skype to whatever it is that we're doing, if we work together. So this is my case study for Skype traffic also, and we want to make sure that's a success.
Well, for your folks that are on the on Skype, that might be incentive enough.
Right.
That it's part of a case study, and they could really help you out.
Right. You can help. In
addition to, I mean, the only thing I've come up with is raising the profile of the blog means that we're getting my message out of caregiving and dementia awareness.
Right. And the people that have not had any attention, that really need the support, which is the caregivers.
Right.
Right.
Right. And as First Lady Rosalind Carter has said, there are only 4 kinds of people in the world: those who have been caregivers, those who currently are caregivers, those who will be caregivers, and those who need caregivers.
Right.
So it really does touch everybody. Right now, it's estimated there are over 65 million family caregivers in the United States alone.
Wow.
And certainly with the concerns about the escalating problem of dementia, I saw some statistics that indicated that there will not be enough family caregivers in the next few decades.
You mean even if you had your family giving care, there's not enough?
There aren't enough people. There are going to be so many people that need care for dementia that there won't be enough family caregivers around to take care of them.
Wow. And a family caregiver is who again?
Any family member that's taking care. It might be a husband, it might be a wife, it might be an adult child.
Yeah.
It could be a brother or sister, aunt or uncle. It's really anybody in the family that's, maybe it's a grandson or a granddaughter.
So that means that there's going to be so many people going into the age where dementia is more likely to happen, like with the baby boomers, right?
Yeah, that's the big concern, is the baby boomers, because
there's going to be more people needing care than there are people to give it.
Exactly, and because there are so many more baby boomers than the younger people, that's a concern too.
Right. Any last words of inspiration?
Thank you.
I have I can show that let's see if I can bring it up. Where's my pretty links? I might have to bring it up. Let me pause for a second. All right, well here's the two links that I've used. One I started with the last video we did at Christmas. I started Christmas Eve 8 p.m. It's got 70 links, and it had more links for a while than the first one I used, which is the second one I'm showing here, Best Health Blogs of 2014 contest. But because I've been putting out reminders, and I haven't been doing it every day because some people are seeing the message, and then I'm about, that I sent yesterday, and I don't want to send out another reminder. They just did it. They just voted. But so I think it turns people off after a while. Right. So I have skipped a couple of days. I'm going to send out another one right now, and I'm going to send it out, I guess, with this video. But I've used the first link that I was using, which has now brought the unique hits to 163 and the repeat hits to 297. Wow. 297, and that's with one. With the other one that I started Christmas Eve with at the bottom of the video, the first video I made, the unique hits are 41 and the repeated hits are 70. So do the math, almost 300 plus 70. So we're over 260 hits total, and 41 plus 16, so about 200 unique hits. We'd like to increase that. I mean, wouldn't it be amazing if over the next 6 days we could make the one or both of either of side of these unique hits or regular hits be 1,000? Let's really prove what Skype communities can do and Skype traffic can do when we work together. And I want to add as an incentive for my case study, because we're not going to add incentives for voting, but for those people that actually tell me if they voted once or twice every single day, or every time they vote, even if you don't vote every day, just every time you vote is good enough. Once or twice means once with Twitter, once with one, Twitter, Facebook, and twice is with both. So one time or two times. Those people that tell me that, the most times I'm going to give some benefit, but certainly everyone who participates, I'm going to give benefits to. We're going to find out who you are, the people that actually are responsive on Skype and like to help good causes and don't mind helping with something like this. And making Skype, which is global, it's better than email, right? And the power of email globally with different campaigns. Let me come back and show your picture. Well, because I've showed that enough. It's boring. Here's beautiful Ina Gilmore, Dr. Ina Gilmore,
Ina.
Dr. Ina Gilmore, and you know, what if we could really change the world with Skype?
Yeah, that would be great.
What if we know how to organize so that we can do that, you know, with causes that need immediate attention globally?
Yeah, how powerful would that be?
Right, even better than email.
Oh, sure. I mean, what's a good open rate for email? 20%?
Right.
10%?
Yeah.
You know, it really depends upon the list, but yeah.
With Skype.
And then once you get them to open it, what's the click rate?
And there are hundreds of millions of people on Skype, and there are tens of millions of internet marketers and networkers on Skype.
Uh-huh.
So come on, people, let's get those numbers up. Invite a guest.
Well, the other things that aren't really incentives, but in this case, I mean, here you are raising awareness.
Right.
It's free and it takes seconds to do.
Right.
So we're not asking people to open their wallets, and it's not like they have to interrupt their life for an hour-long conference.
Right. It just takes a few seconds to click some buttons.
Yeah.
Right.
But like you say, the big thing is are people actually on Facebook and Twitter, but that's the way the contest is set up, so that
right.
we have no choice in that.
Right. The only way of voting, that is a question that's come up. The only way of voting is Twitter and Facebook. You know, there's one last question. We're approaching 12 minutes. Sorry if I'm making the video longer, but one question that's come up a few times, and I don't know if you've been on Skype, Ina, but I copied and pasted some of them to you. Some people want to meet you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll see what we can do. Carrot, dangle, dangle.
Well, I'd be happy to do that. I just don't routinely get on. I probably shouldn't say this, but I don't routinely get on Skype. It doesn't.
It's okay.
Always. I don't always think about it.
Right. So, but there's other ways you can meet her. You can meet her in other social media as well as Skype, and we'll have to come up. You know, you leave comments below this video and tell us what benefit you would like to come out of this Skype traffic contest and this health blog contest and this caregivers, you know, giving support to caregivers. Those are all things that have some meaning to you. You know, Skype for business, Skype for community building, and caregiving and health. A lot of people have some passion around that. So let's see.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is, you know, if there's, I don't know if there are caregiving communities on Skype.
I'm sure there are.
Or if these folks would like me to start one.
Right.
You know, I'd be happy to do that. I just need to know that that's what they want to do.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I don't want to start a community and then have, you know, me be the only person in it.
No participation. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we can use the powers that I know of Skype to make that happen if there's enough people that are interested in building a community around these topics.
Sure. Be happy to.
That fascinate all of us. That fascinate you. So thanks, Ina.
You're welcome.
I'm going to say bye to everybody on the video and see you on Skype.